Ngannou's positioned himself, knees on the outside, feet on the inside, and he is unleashing thunder from... Oh, he's out! He's out!
He's in big trouble! And he's down! And he is done! The king has returned!
Dan Miragliotta's seen enough. Here you see the fist coming in. No answer, no way for Renan Pereira to get out from under those hips and that power of Francis Ngannou. And there the life goes out of him. Miragliotta steps in.
Man, devastating punching power. Doesn't even need to land clean, doesn't even need to land like around the arms. He can just punch through guards. A terrifying individual.
He landed a couple of right hands underneath the armpit on that far side, and these lefts coming down and hitting the ear of Renan Pereira, and there's just nothing for it. You cannot withstand that kind of force. The human skull and brain are not equipped to absorb that kind of damage.
Are you ready? Let's fight!
No touch of the gloves here. Front kick to start things from Damon Jackson.
Watch that right hand.
Oh, huge knee!
Dropped it with the flying knee. Oh my gosh!
Mavlid Khaybulaev with a flying knee knocks out Damon Jackson and makes a statement in his Professional Fighters League debut.
That was perfectly timed. Watch his setup. Front kick attempt.
He
by
just reads
Jackson.
him.
Jumps her. Wow!
His head snaps back like a Pez dispenser.
Devastating knee from Mavlid Khaybulaev, and the hype is real.
But look at Mavlid. He's just so confident, so comfortable. Watch, he can follow that up. Most fighters would. But he recognizes it, he reads it, he looks at the ref. Do I need a finish or are you going to step in here? That's perfect. Perfect technique, perfect control. That guy is a fighter. He has experience. Whoa.
With the wheel kick knockout!
The walk-off knockout! Oh my gosh!
The third time is the charm for Sadibou. Nasty!
Sadibou promised the viral finish, and with that wheel kick, he delivered.
Wow. Spinning wheel kick.
Yeah, here it is in real time. Just blistering fast. I mean, you heard it. It sounded like a baseball bat breaking. Just spins on a dime, lands it to the perfect spot right on the jaw. I think it got a little bit of the ear as well. Some blood coming out of there on Shane Mitchell. But look at how he rotates. And there he got more of the heel, which is the harder part of the foot, right? And that time, he did not miss.
Cedric Doumbé making his PFL debut in the black, Jordan Zebo in the gray. Southpaw stance for Zebo.
Is that low stance from Cedric? Oh!
Are you kidding me? It's over!
What?
Knockout for Doumbé!
Wow! Wow! Wow!
I think we may have a new record, gentlemen.
Wow! So there's the head kick from Zebo. Low kick and a hook from Cedric Doumbé, like lightning. Catches the kick, returns with a low kick, and then hook. 2 shots to the chin in no time at all.
The precision.
Bap,
Incredible.
bap, wow.
Do we have the official time yet?
Wow.
Touch of the gloves and we are underway. De Castro steps right into the pocket and eats one of those jabs. And another.
That jab from Goldsof's like a piston.
Oh, right hand!
Set up the right hand!
One right hand and a clinch of the #1 seed. Dennis Goldsov with a quick 6.
Right, here it is, just jab after jab. There's a second one and a third. Not landing there, but just keeping Yorgan De Castro on the outside. You get the respect for the jab, and there's the right hand. Just off at an angle, exposed the center line, and Goldsov would not forgive. Here it is. He overextended himself. He threw himself off balance, And that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous cross. Put Jorgen De Castro down and out. And De Castro is a guy who has an excellent chin. He likes exchanging. He knew this was going to be the case. He'd have to eat a couple jabs to get in. Just Zoltov never let him in the proper range. And when he was able to capitalize, boy, did he ever.
Nasty low kick from Martin Hamlet, who has improved his striking. Leaps and bounds ahead of where it was when he first joined the PFL.
Oh my goodness! Ices Martin Hamlet! Kasajanai has done it! What a shot!
If you missed this knockout, don't blink. The gorgeous right hand and then the follow-up hook.
I mean, that's about as clean as it gets. Attacked the body, got the hands of Hamlet to drop, and then he took off the head. I know Hamlet complaining there, but my goodness, what a shot. And that was the devastating one. That right hand just landed clean on the jaw. So did the left hook. He's out at that point. He is completely out. When he hit the ground is when he kind of woke up. Still on all fours. And again, when you get knocked out, you know, time doesn't really quite make sense. You know, you could be out for a couple seconds and not really realize it. But man, did he chop down the massive Martin Hamlet.
30 seconds remain in round number one. They swing away one more time at least.
Pacheco's got to be careful. She's being a little lazy and dragging that right hand back to her chest instead of back to her cheek. She may take a big shot.
Oh, big right hand! Larissa Pacheco puts Elena Kolesnik down and out! Wow, what a right hand. I will do my best. Here, they're trading. You see Kolesnik backing up Pacheco. It doesn't look good for Pacheco here. And then it was a 1-2. That right hand right down the middle. And Kolesnik, as soon as it landed, she knew she was done. I mean, just a brutal shot. And again, going backwards, bang! Right down the pipe. Dropped her right on her back. I mean, you don't see power like that. You just don't. This is very rare. I mean, couldn't have landed more clean. You see, sends Kolesnik into the shadow realm. Wow.
Strike speed powered by SMT, 19 miles an hour on that knockout punch for Larissa Pacheco.
You see a break and strike from one of these guys. I think Dean Garnett really needs to start taking over in this round. Even with the point deduction, you don't know how these rounds have been scored. 10-8s, 10-7s. I mean, who knows? Both of these guys have been down a couple of times at least. Dean Garnett clearly dropped a few times.
Left hand, it's over!
Wow!
Louis McGrillen, another knockout!
There were many, and it was the last one that finishes this fight. Garnett on the charge. The retreating Louis McGrillen throws a left hand right over the shoulder and face plants Dean Garnett for the finish.
Oh, boy.
Beautiful 1-2.
Oh, big right hand! Overhand right for Sheffield. Drop with the left hook. Problema with the first round finish. There's that explosive start from Renan Ferreira. My goodness.
There's the long distance weapons. The 1-2. Now Mateus is against the fence. He tries to get into a slugfest with a much bigger man whose accuracy was on point tonight. Stayed out there. Those long-range weapons are very, very tough to deal with. There's that big straight right hand. That set him back to the fence. And then it was, he just pot shot, the hook missed, There's a hook to the side of the dome. Here comes a straight right. And he's down. Did a great job. 6'8", as athletic a person as we've seen grace the smart cage. He was on point tonight. When he is confident and you give him range, he's going to be very, very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, that's right. And Scheffel said, you know, he didn't want to be on the outside against Fajeda, but easier said than done when you get a guy who's pursuing you, backing you up, and utilizing those weapons in the proper way. How about that celebration?
2 minutes gone in this first round. 3 points for a victory, 3 bonus points if either of these women can earn a finish here in round number 1. That would put either of them at the top of the feather.
Oh boy!
Amanda Leibrock lands the head kick, and that'll do it!
Wow!
Leibrock with a knockout in her PFL debut! Those go-go gadget legs found the mark. Yandrova didn't see it. What a shot! Oh!
Sounds like a gun going off.
Yeah, it sounds like a baseball bat breaking. My goodness.
After being dropped, good jab again from Dakota Ditcheva. Cornelia Holm, very difficult to put away.
Oh!
Yeah, the power. Right.
Wow.
Do it! Dakota Ditcheva with the third round finish.
What a finish. Beautiful work. Hard shot to the body. She's still hurt. And still bang. Oh, wow.
Beautiful body
Straight
shot.
to the body, hook to the head.
man.
Yeah, absolutely. Liver shot right there. Right in the body. Bang.
From that
Oh,
southpaw stance.
somewhere in the world, Bas Rutten is bouncing up and down right now.
Talk about world-class striking. Body hat, beautifully. Switching to southpaw.
Sorry, Randy.
Go ahead, Dan, go ahead.
Well, what I'm noticing right now is every time Thad Jean throws something, you're going to see the...
Devian's hurt.
Wobbling, out comes the mouthpiece. That Jean finishes with an uppercut. First round finish for Thad Jean, who remains undefeated.
Wow.
Let's take a look at
There's
this.
that right hand, little inside dirty boxing, and that little uppercut is what finished the job. But it was that right hand over the top that caught him right on the temple. You saw him step back, the legs went stiff.
The balance and, of course, the power generation. And right now, this offense from Van Steenis is stymieing anything from
Shuts Dantas down.
Wow. Holy moly. And then brought this upstairs, Randy.
Wow, shin right to the jaw, perfectly placed. Shuts off the CPU of his opponent just like that. Amazing. Threw a series of low kicks to set that up, and then came right over the top of that shoulder and that guard, perfectly placed on the jaw. Van Steenis did an amazing job. Wow.
And João Dantas came into this fight 7 wins, 7 of those by knockout.
Ready?
Both fighters
Ready?
in black
Fighter.
trunks.
Fighter, look at me. You ready?
A languid approach from Mikhail Grague to the opening of this fight. And there's the hands down, like Dan Hardy promised.
Dispatches Grague! Are you kidding me? Seconds!
Wow!
Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down.
That's incredible. And this guy's going down to middleweight.
This was
That's
so weird to
terrifying.
watch.
I mean, look at this. Oh, man. Mikhail Grague
Unreal.
walked out, as you mentioned, like he was on his way to purchase a newspaper. Even in the fight, Mark Goddard was trying to get him to engage. Look at me, tell me you're ready. And his casual mentality takes him to the center of the smart cage where he eats a thunderous kick.
It's
And
like
that's the end.
his walkout, his entrance and everything was the exact opposite of Patrick Habarora. It's like he went to the opposite pole. A big head kick, took his legs away as he's trying to posture up, doesn't know where his opponent is. He takes one more big shot, and Mark Goddard is in there to rescue him. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was something special.
I'm still in shock.
I still don't really know what to say.
You know,
That was so weird.
Nice, ring general chip. Knees and work, beautiful. 30 seconds, nice work, Sim.
30 seconds remaining inside the
Oh,
showcase.
wow! I believe it was a knee. Might have been a short knee.
right up the middle, and Simeon Powell, as he's walking away, face plants Clinton Williams of this third round.
He just turns him, throws a knee. Oh my goodness. You see the eyes of Clinton Williams just go in the back of his head.
The benefit of being 6'5" right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knee comes right up the middle.
Umalatov through the combination there. The hook landed at least partially. Interesting that Al-Salawi would fear the...
Oh! Nice little back fist there by Umalatov. That rocked out.
Oh!
He's out!
He's out! Jabbar Al-Salawi out cold! 6-point first round finish for Magomed Umalatov.
Did exactly what he wanted to do. It was all set up by a very short back fist, guys. Well, here it is. They were very patient throughout this fight. There's a nice kick. And look at this little back fist. Dropped him to one knee. That stunned him. Umalatov going for the kill. Beautiful right hand right on the button. Put Al-Salawi out for good. My goodness. Little back fist. It doesn't have to be a big shot. It just has to be an accurate shot. And Al-Salawi never saw that punch coming. He was trying to get his bearings. He was trying to circle away from power, but that right hand finished the job. You see the legs go stiff for Al-Salawi.
Snaps a 5-fight win streak for Jabbar Al-Salawi and keeps the O intact in the loss column for Magomed Umalatov.
Just kind of dips and goes up and over the hands of Al-Salawi as he was trying to get away. Al-Salawi is now back on the stool, albeit with some help, but that was a nasty one. Here he is, Umalatov goes to the body, just a little back fist right there, short shot. Wow.
Nothing short about that last
No.
one. Holy cow. Little back fist looked like it hit him right on the neck.
Yes.
Oh! Body kick landed! Oh my goodness! Is down and Pineda pounds it out! Jesus Pineda with the finish!
Wow.
And a huge upset!
Liver kick.
Wow! This is just crazy. Here he is. Matai's got the knee.
The knee and a foot hit the liver and the knee hit the chin.
Yep. Wow.
And Nane is out. Keith Peterson steps in to save the unconscious fighter.
Followed up with the right hand and then hammer fists and hooks. Pinedo did exactly what he said he was gonna do.
Wow.
He needed a first round finish and defeats the 2022 champion Brendan Loughnane, who looked unbeatable heading into this fight.
Kenny, I've never seen a more impressive performance from a fighter of Peruvian origin or root.
Hey, you just might be right about that. Pinedo just on fire here. Had a close fight against Braga.
Romero says he's good to go. Round 3 underway here. Combination from Romero, trying to sneak through the guard. Nice jab again from the Canadian gangster. Little slip there from OAM.
You also wonder if those calf kicks are taking effect on OAM.
Oh! Ran right into it! The left leg! And then dropped the right hand to finish it!
Oh, we saw that he's circling to his left. Went to throw a kick and it was a knee that really landed. Here he is, he sees that he's moving to his left. Knee lands first. He was trying to go for the kick. But I'm sure OAM won't have a problem with that knee knockout. Just nasty. ran right into it. You have the momentum of the body falling forward, the knee going up, and that is a recipe for a disaster.
Back here at Mandalay Bay for welterweight semifinal action. Chris the Action Man Curtis in the blue and red. Ray Cooper III in the silver trunks. And a striking knockout victory! Down goes the Action Man! Ray Cooper III wakes up the Ninth Island in Las Vegas, Nevada with a huge knockout victory! Big overhand right directly on the chin of Chris the Action Man Curtis. And he was out before he hit the canvas. Here it is again, Randy. According to our Cageonomics sensors, 26.2 miles an hour on that knockout punch for Ray Cooper III. That is the fastest punch tonight. He bested his quarterfinal total, which was 25.2.
And the result also changed. I mean, that punch landed and Chris Curtis went off.
You can't question Ken Mafaleo's toughness.
Oh,
Good
that
right
one
hand
hurt us.
again. That stumbles Mafaleo, but he swings back, still dangerous.
Oh, it ripped to the body again. Oh, nice little rip uppercut. Oh, big shot. That was it.
Hand to the hammer fist to finish. Maxwell Jantuna now with the knockout.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Really nice. You know, he was taking his time all the way through.
You see the pick, the little rip up the middle, little uppercut, the right hook around the side, and the straight right hand right on the chin. Now Mafaleo goes down after that. Again, trying to find the hole right on the button and the wobble, and Mafaleo hits the deck. Little hammer fist for good measure. There's that little shovel hook. Big right hand right down the middle, right on the button.
McGrillen trying to find his perfect shot here. I think he feels good. Oh, there it is! What a knockdown! McGrillen! What a clean punch to the chin! Wow! Wow! Living up to the hype! Lewis McGrillen puts his opponent down with one clean shot to the chin!
There's the replays. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Just so clean, right on the chin. Bang, look at that. Lovely follow through as well. You see the punch show itself over the rear shoulder of Kulukan. Beautiful follow through on that punch. And Kulukan, he was up on his feet every time he got knocked down. He attempted takedowns. He gave McGrillen problems, and McGrillen solved them.
I mean, look at this. This punch finishes 2 foot behind Kulukan. Right through the chin.
Perfect placement from McGrillen.
Look at that.
And look, that was the final, that was the last point, the emphasis. But he landed uppercuts, he landed body shots that at least off balance Kulukan. That left hand, he didn't even need to throw the right, Stefan.
Nice body shot there. She's very sharp. And it's a constant work rate as well.
Back time. With the perfect head kick.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Let's have a look at this. Goes to the body. Torchinava, hands down. Bam! She was expecting the shot to the body. Beautiful work. Let me get my telestrator out. Here we go. Here we go. So we're going to watch this. We're going to watch Torchinava's hand drop here. Beautiful shot to the body. Now, we're going to pause it here. Look. You can see where Torchinava's arms are. Let's just take it back a second, guys. Just before the head kick lands, look where Torchinava's hands are. When Chanel moves, the hands come down. They're here, look, below the shoulders. Chanel sold the body shot. She put the foot at the side of her head. Beautiful knockout. Fantastic.
Chanel landed so many kicks to the body. She didn't know where to put her hands to block whatever was coming her way. And again, Dyer's attacking, and every single time she attacks, After the attack, she places her feet. The perfect way to fire again. This is the perfect example of that. Incredible knockout. What a prospect Chanel Dyer is.
Came here to the PFL relatively unsung. Not a lot of the American fans especially knew much about him, and he looked great in the first round, especially against Brendan Loughnane. So far, looking pretty good again here.
Yeah, no, he's a tough. Oh my God! Down! Oh my goodness! Knocks out Alejandro Flores, and Leandro Cudo punches a ticket to the featherweight playoff. What a devastating shot! Just a brutal shot. This is a 145-pounder right here. Kind of corrals him in with that left hook. Beautiful overhand right on the butt. Here it is. Caught Flores up in the air as well, out of his base. He was a little bit too tall. Flores just kind of crumples. Boom. Follows up. That was not even necessary. Referee just very intelligently steps in and stops the fight.
It almost looked like Flores was starting a Superman punch.
Yeah, I'd like to see Egley try to level change and work a takedown here. Oh, big kick!
That'll do it!
Oh, man.
Maga Millions is back! And at the top of the welterweight standings with a quick finish.
What a start there.
Randy, here's the replay.
Yeah, Maga comes right out, throws that big overhand right, follows it with the left and the right. His footwork, his measuring of distance, just picking apart his opponent. There's the big overhand right again. That one wobbles him, goes for the uppercut, catches an elbow, and then a 1-2. He just stays right in range, and there's the head kick, and that was all she wrote. Set up perfectly and beautifully. Again, the overhand right, the uppercut. Comes the head kick, perfectly right on the jaw.
Here's another look at it. Right hand, right leg. That foot knuckle right behind the ear for Ben Egley.
Ouch.
A little stumble there from Piccolotti. Nice left hand landed for Espinoza, but looked like more of an off balance.
It almost looked like Espinoza stuck up in the flying knee. Flying knee.
Espinoza with the comeback knockout.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He needed to come back and he stays it with a flying knee. Oh my goodness.
You cannot have a bad few seconds in a pro mixed martial arts bout.
And think about this, we were talking about he needed to come up with some answers in the striking department. He was leaving some openings down the middle. His arms wasn't doing it. So I guess he said, you know what, let me try these knees out for size. Jumping flying knee, caught him right down the middle. Hey, it's not over until she sings.
Beautiful performance in the end for Elvin Espinoza. Sometimes it doesn't look pretty.
Neither did that backflip, but we're not going to talk about that.
Final 10 seconds of round one.
Yes. Good job, Justin.
And Braga at the bow!
What a punch!
Gabriel Braga right before the round ends! Vicious hook.
Look at the timing of that. Trapped him, put him into a choke point up against the fence where there was nowhere for him to back up. Caught him clean. I like this feinting from Rabodinov. You always feel like he's right about to go. He's
Oh, big left!
Oh boy!
Gaji Rabodinov drops to far and goes to work. Pounds him out!
Done. Wow.
Gaji Rabodinov to the championship.
Give me the stool.
Wow. That was an amazing right hand.
Man, that long left hook, man, that long lead hook. It gets to people's chins from a range that they don't expect. Man, straight in with that long left hook. Bam! What a beautiful punch. Show me this, show me this. Long left hook. Bam! Look at that.
Oh, the right missed. It was the left.
Very
Wow.
nice. He pumped it to load his lead shoulder. We'll see this again. If we can freeze it right before he throws the left hook. I mean, that was relentless, the ground and pound from that point. Let's see this again. Here we go, look at that. He came right around the side there, shifted his weight forward, threw a big left hook, and then followed it up with big ground and pound. If we freeze it there, look at this. So there's a moment here where Dufour doesn't know whether Robotinov's going to go for here, whether this hand's coming over the top, or whether this is coming around the side. There are 3 different things going on in a split second. Dufour doesn't know what's happening. The hand isn't there to protect his chin. The left hook cracks him. He hits the canvas, and then there's a thunderstorm of power punches coming down to get the fight finished. That was emphatic.
Stepping in, and then the counter punches come back. That right hand caught Impa right on the chin. Here, the left one right on the forehead. Keeps falling. There, the uppercut. That one really hurt. And you just see him wilting a little bit more with each one of these flurries. Now he goes down. Referee's seen enough. Heavy, heavy hands by Doblet Yakshimuradov.
I mean, it's really unreal, Randy. We saw Impa earlier this season get into firefights with Johnny Evelyn. Doesn't go down. Got into firefight with Jakob Neto, who's a huge light heavyweight.
Big.
Didn't go down. Josh Silveira didn't go down. And it's Davletson Yakshimuradov who finally puts last year's champion away. And we've seen Jenkins switching stances back and forth. He's orthodox for now. We saw that left hand he landed just a minute ago. Was on. Oh,
big knee! That's it.
Gilbert is down and out. Brandon Jenkins timed it perfectly. Switch step jumping knee. What a finish in his PFL debut.
Wow.
Oh.
Boom. Wow. Really nice switch kick to the flying knee. Travels a lot of distance, gets there and lands it right on the chin of Gilbert.
That switching knee is very confusing, guys. Watch what you have to look for. Boom. You guys remember the Karate Kid? It's the whole reason Danielson knocked that guy out, because he changed legs. This is the same thing. In all fairness, look, one leg comes from boom. It comes from behind. If you are in Kilborn's spot, you defend the first knee successfully. Surprise, the other knee's coming at your face.
And from what we've seen here in the PFL, Fajeda loves to get off to a great start. Very explosive, very fast.
We're 20 seconds into this bout, and already Stuart Austin's leg showing damage from those 2 low kicks.
Oh, that was the right hand.
Right! It's a 1-2 good night from Renan Fajeda.
My goodness. I mean, Keith Peterson couldn't have been better with that stoppage. Threw himself right in the middle of him. That was a brutal knockout. From the outside, he used that long reach, those long limbs, kept him on the outside, and that right hand just dropped him.
Restraint there from Renan Fajeda to not pound it out. He saw the referee coming in, and
brutal. And you see his head hit the canvas. I mean, he was completely out.
Nice work by the referee. Also nice work by the victorious fighter, realizing it was over and didn't need to throw one more just to prove the point. The jab not quite there. The right hand reaches longer as the hip comes forward. Stuart Austin down and out.
Our 2018 regular season and playoff champion, Magomed Karimov. He got submitted, so he has 0 points. Big left hooks and a big exchange.
Left hook.
Cooper is dropped and in big trouble.
Howard should make space. Stay on the outside.
Another left hook.
Cooper is down and out.
John Howard.
John Doomsday Howard with a huge knockout victory.
Ray Cooper's coming forward. John Howard covers up and releases this right left hook stings Ray Cooper right in the neck, puts him down. And what does he do? He jumps on him. He recognizes that Ray Cooper is still awake, still functioning underneath him. So he separates, makes some space, and lands one more big left hook to close the show. Get himself 6 points. Now he's in the playoffs, and we could possibly see this one more time.
When we talked about this with John Howard, Randy, he came down from middleweight. So he brings a different amount of power than some of these guys.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of torque to put down Ray Cooper III.
A guy with a ton of experience, 44 fights in his career. I mean, that's ridiculous. And he's composed. He was in a couple of tough spots, but he used his feet well. He got right back where he needed to be. Big left hook right on the button. And that was a showstopper right there.
Let's go.
Dan Murray picking up what's going on there. Tiller was doing a nice job of using that.
Oh my goodness.
Now, that is a huge call by Dan Murgliata, because immediately following the stand-up, you see Kelvin Tiller
grabbing 6 points.
Vent yourself at all times.
Good. We have too much time.
Goodness gracious.
Nice feint by Tiller, and he draws a slight reaction, but look at that. He slips and fires. He's out before he hits the ground.
You saw his legs fold up under him as he was going down. That's a rough way to go.
He just rolled that overhand right and threw his own and landed right on the button. That was perfect boxing technique.
Almost like a clothesline.
Yeah.
It's almost like a clothesline, something that I tell people to throw all the time because it's so effective, yet nobody's doing what you can see right here.
Great stoppage by Dan Murgliata, recognizing the impact of that
right
punch.
on the button.
Right on the button, and all of his momentum was with that.
Kuhn is getting the clearer shots.
Oh! Holy cow!
That just happened!
Alex Nicholson with the flying knee catches Kuhn flush and takes him out.
Superman is alive and well in New York City.
Right now, watch.
Oh! I mean, he walked right into that, put his head down to duck out of it, and that's good night, Alex.
I think he thought that Alex was coming with a big overhand right or something, and instead he bent right over for a double leg and into that knee.
And you see Nicholson, he doesn't even go in for the final of the punches. He knows he's out. Watch this.
Holy shit.
Ends it, gets up,
Well, you got a hell of a
walks
jump
away.
shot.
Randy, this is a high risk, high reward. We just saw the high reward version.
Absolutely.
Striking distance.
Head kick! Down! Nana Fahim is out! Head kick! Done! Hatan Al Saif introduces herself to mixed martial arts here at PFL Mina.
Head kick knockout.
Answers the questions. I mean, here we see the head kick. Beautiful, right on the side of the jaw. Pinpoint accuracy, but we expect nothing less from a Muay Thai specialist. Once again, we see it here. Bang! Headshot, done. But in that first round, Stefan, people would have asked, how can she handle things when they go to ground? And she answered all those critics. She can stand, she can go to ground, she can do wherever this goes.
He told us at the fighter meetings, Randy, he'd been fighting his entire career as an orthodox fighter, even though he's left-handed, because that was his wrestling stance. Oh, he's at a knee! Fahera pounding away off the side of Jamal Jones' head!
Wow.
He's out!
It all started with that knee, Sean. That rocked him, and those follow-up shots on the ground were absolutely brutal. It's a foul.
Timed that level change perfectly. It looked like Jamel was looking to level change and shoot. He brought that knee up from 6'8", landed right on the button.
He said he didn't want to stay in front of him. But Fahera, very patient. Oh, is that knee? That follow-up knee, that kind of dropped him a little bit. But these shots are just nasty. I mean, how fast is this dude? You do not see guys that are 6'8" with that kind of speed and that kind of athleticism. Look at that.
That's more of a shin.
That was a shin. But, I mean, look, Jamel Jones is reaching to try and grab a single leg there, and it just takes 2-3 of those punches right to the ear to put a very large man all the way out. Yeah, he's stunned there, And then this is all it needs.
My goodness.
Hey, tell you what, impressive explosion there from Keith Peterson to get Reina Ferreira off the attack.
Yeah, he risked his life jumping in there. My goodness.
Look at that. Look at that. Great hand placement, Keith Peterson saving Jamel Jones. Reina Ferreira.
I like already what Magomedov is doing, just lifting his legs. Everything you're doing is annoying your opponent.
You got to think about it. Every time he picks that foot up, you don't know if he's throwing it or not. He did that in all of his earlier fights too, and it off balances his opponent.
And that was a nice low kick. The way Taylor stands, it's very hard for him to check those low kicks because his toes are pointing a little bit inside. That was on the shin.
Oh,
he catches him early.
Oh my God!
That
left hook, unbelievable.
$1 million Lewis Taylor.
Punch.
That is crazy!
We saw the exchange of kicks and finding their range, and it looks like Magomedov is in, you know, he's pressing it. And then we see this leaping left hook from Luis Taylor, and it lands right on the button.
That was a really good low kick.
He changes stances, Magomedov in the red trunks does, and watch this. Here it comes.
Caught him in the temple.
Yeah, that will stir up your equilibrium.
I don't know if I've ever seen Big Dan Murgliata move that fast.
Oh!
Out.
Look at that. Yeah, and one more to seal the deal.
Little blood on the hairline already of Tom Gracer. Ali Walsh goes to work on the low leg again. Push kick knocks Gracer down.
Yeah, Gracer's hurt right now. Can't find his range. Ali Walsh all over him right now.
Another right hand lands for Ali Walsh. Excellent combinations. Oh! Right hand.
That's it.
That'll do it! Rajio Ali Walsh
Nice.
unleashes hell on Tom Gracer.
Yeah, that was a nasty right hand.
What he wanted to throw at this guy. Ooh, right on the button.
He cognitively knows it's. Oh! Right hand lands and Olivia Albandes. Wow! With the check hook, knocks out Stevie Ray for a lightweight championship.
What a right hook. Stevie just didn't see it coming. Up and around the guard of Stevie Ray it went, and my goodness, landed right on the jaw. Oh, just a nasty right hook up and over the guard of Stevie Ray. Stevie just completely surprised by that. Just a nasty shot there by OAM.
He remains undefeated inside the PFL Smart Cage. A guy who's had a lot of impressive wins, a lot of great wins. None this big in his mixed martial arts career.
And this was a masterful performance. And again, this was a round where he was losing, guys. I mean, he was getting dominant on this round. He was able to bring it back together, get back to his feet, and just mount a beautiful right hook attack.
I mean, with time running out, he had seconds left in that round to try and make something happen.
And doing a great job of pummeling in and getting chest to chest. Look for her to circle towards that underhook and find a way to trade places. Of course, Gina's now. But Gina's doing a great job of staying, keeping her back against the fence.
Oh. Ooh, there's a club and a right hand.
Oh, big one.
Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer fist. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva.
Just nasty stuff in the clinch.
Making people pay with those long levers. She does a great job of knowing her distance, both on the ground and on her feet.
Yeah,
here's the clinch work, nice plumb, landing knees to the body. As soon as the distance comes, here comes that right hand, boom, right on the button, follows it with a beautiful hammer fist, and that is all she wrote. Referee's seen enough.
Yeah, it looked to me like she actually stunned her with that knee that set up that right hand, and Korjinas just could not recover. I believe that knee landed from that tie clinch. Just devastating stuff.
Here's the knee. Plum, Beautiful job with the plum, digging
Boom,
those
there
knees
it is.
in. There's that right hand. Boom, on the button.
Randy, are we watching a rerun here? Because
Right.
if you remember her fight in London, tie clinch,
Yep.
knee to the body, beginning of the end.
She knows exactly where she wants to be.
He's doing a good job of cutting off the cage as well. Really chopping away at that lead leg of Marquez. Marquez really needs to be careful. He needs to start defending those. Oh,
Wow,
nice
look at this
blitz.
striking.
Oh, wow. Marcelo Nunes with the right hands and a 6-point finish. Wow, how about that striking for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt? This is true. I mean, we see it so many times between wrestlers and Jiu-Jitsu guys. There's the finish. Just a beautiful blitz. And, you know, it was brilliant because Marquez had nowhere to run. He stuck up against the cage. That was a devastating right hand. That really was what did it. He followed up with a left hand. How about this hammer fist at the end, though? Just missed it there on the replay, but here's that blitz. Nunes just kept walking forward. Absolutely crushed him with that right hand. There's that hammer fist, though. Wow. Aggression and precision from the Brazilian Marcelo Nunes.
Oh, right hand!
Oh, boy. Out.
Problema on his way to a championship.
Yeah, just as the seconds were winding down in round one, Fajeda landed a laser. All right, let's check out some replays here. You see the exposure of the center line with Green as he advanced to try to throw a strike, and that just allowed Fajeda to land a laser of a right hand. But at these grounded pound strikes, these right hands that came from the top.
Ground strikes landed in round number 2 are like this. Foster with 18, Nejem with 12. Nejem was on top for 136 of that second round. And both men going to spinning. That's synchronicity. And again, and a second one for Foster. Oh!
Nice.
And Nejem's in trouble.
Jumped to the knee, and Nejem is in trouble.
Nejem taking the punishment. 2, 3, 4. That is it. Foster has ended it.
A spinning kick, another one, and a flying knee.
In the third period. Amazing.
2 for the price of 1 as Brian Foster ends it early in the third.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Brian Foster stepping up with a bicycle knee, landing it right on Nejem's head and dropping him, and then following it up with big punches to end the fight. It was perfect timing, and you didn't expect that in the third round. Something explosive like that coming out of Brian Foster. Boom. It's a beautiful knee. I mean, you don't see that a lot. You don't see that that bicycle knee a lot, and Ramsey just made a big mistake and got caught with it.
It was that 5th punch. The referee steps in and stops the fight. Let's look at it one more time. Eve, do your magic.
All right, so here's what we're looking at. We're gonna watch this knee of Brian. As he steps in, he's gonna take 2 steps and fire this knee up to Ramsey. What Ramsey does is he changes levels, but he's just gonna open these arms and wait. He's gotta close this distance. This distance is too much. So let's play the video and watch as Brian bicycles. Ramsey just changes levels, takes that knee, and goes to his back. And now all Brian has to do is just rain down punches because Ramsey does not know where he is.
All right, I think the feeling out process is ended.
Yeah.
They're getting after
It's
it
out
now.
the window.
And that's Becerra. He's the one that's coming forward. He's the one showing the frustration and like, you know what?
Wow, flying knee. It's over. It is all over.
Man!
Whoa. What's this? Oh, I mean, flush.
Hopefully he's been active. He's been training.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't try to drink it away.
Oh my goodness, out cold.
Mohamed Darius lands the knee, being driven backward into the cage. A across our PFL cage by Leroy Johnson. He plants his foot and jumps into a knee. And that'll do it tonight in our first bout.
Wow.
He is still unconscious.
And that's a walk-off KO.
The right knee lands flush, and Muhammad Daris knew it was over. Walks away, celebrates. What a great way to get back into action after a 2.5-year layoff, Randy.
Yeah, well, he put an exclamation point on that, didn't he? I guess he didn't drink it away, he trained it away.
Well, he can start drinking now again, you know, to celebrate. Not one win went to a decision with these guys. So expect some action.
Sorty known for quick starts and letting it fly. We'll see if he makes the trip from Argentina pay off here in Atlantic City. Big guys with a lot of movement early. And Randy, we've talked about this, the pressure on these guys. Oh, and
little
just
right
like that,
little right uppercut.
Sorty lands
catches
on
Butcher coming out
and
being
ends
aggressive.
it. Welcome to the playoffs, Sorty. Wait for it. Right there. Little short right uppercut. Now, a lot of people at home might be saying, why did the ref stop it so quick? Come on, give him a chance to recover.
It fell to his face. This is not boxing. There's no standing 8 counts. If you're not in a position to intelligently defend yourself in this sport, the fight is over.
Yeah. Wow. Watch it on ref cam. Fight there. And right there, he's out, goes to the knees. The ref comes in, then he kind of comes back, Randy, and starts to scramble, wondering.
And this happens a lot when a guy
right
gets knocked out. He doesn't realize when he comes back up that the fight is over.
Yeah.
He starts trying to wrestle or fight the official.
Knees coming from Nicholson, how effective they are. Not sure, and a sitting back fist
And there's a
finds
cut
its
over the
target,
right eye.
and a big cut over the eye of the Cuddly Bear. And now Nicholson's feeling it. Puts him down. Oh my goodness!
Got a little carried away and he walked right into a big one. Spinning back fist. No, we're not even gonna see that.
He's bringing everything.
Nicholson coming hard. And there's the big
Right on the
hand
chin.
right on the chin.
Wow. 27 miles an hour, and that beard is not going to stop that.
No, that's the same.
Here it comes.
Right on the ball.
Eve, when you're in the open stance like this with 2 big, tall guys, what do you expect in the striking exchanges?
I expect both these guys.
Oh, big right hand! Grecian sneaks a right hand through and Notkin goes down.
That's what I expect, Sean. Big right hand.
Wow, caught him right on the chin.
Man, he slept him on the way down. He was out.
Walk me through this one.
Well, you asking me what I expect to see, but Grisham didn't give me a chance to say. You expect to see that right hand lead when that open stance. That's what you want to fire. That takes away the jab, or that replaces the jab when you stand in that open stance. 2 long strikers from the outside. But I don't know, Maxim Grisham just doesn't like to hear me talk because he just fires that punch off too quick, gets Notkin out of there, and secured his playoff berth.
Interesting to me, watch Grecian switch his feet as he throws that right hand. And I don't know if that added more power when the timing was perfect. Caught him right on the button.
Notkin out on the way down. Bill Buckwalter intervened. Combination.
Oh, here we go.
Now in the clinch. Oh, big power from Jack Graham there. A little rock'em sock'em there. Reminiscent of Brown. Look at that, belly to back. Big slam. And Charlie Leary's out. 40 seconds.
Wow. Look at the intensity in Jack Grant. Beautiful.
I was just about to say that there. Don Fry and Takayama.
And then he circles, takes himself into the center of the cage, hips in, suplex. Look at that. Look at the bridge in. You can see the tiptoes on Jack Grant. Tiptoes on Jack Grant. He's driving everything through, slamming his opponent to the floor. Beautiful work. Look at that. Man, I wish I had one of those on my highlight reel, Stefan Struve.
He's an absolute monster at welterweight.
I mean, he kept control of the far side wrist even as he slammed Charlie Leary.
And Owen Lindsay in his corner. Maybe we can tempt him to fight in mixed martial arts. I've been close a couple of times. Owen Lives is a tremendous judoka. You can see the training with these guys together, how they're sharing skills. Jack Grant looked phenomenal tonight.
Patrick Avalora caught the charging Safka and knocked him out.
What a knockout that was! What a knockout! So we can see Safta coming crashing forward. Oh, what a punch!
Unbelievable. Oh my!
Here we go. Look at this short right hand. Incredible. And rolls out of the counter punch on the underside. That was superb. Here it is one more time. Head movement. Pow! Game over. Manages to get one more good one in there before the referee jumps in. Great work by the officials. Incredible. What a knockout.
And look at the athleticism on the exit here, Dan.
Straight over the cage.
Patrick Avalora.
Playoff contention because of how much time ticked off. Oh! Renfro landed in the flurry there. And now he's got Al-Salawi on the retreat.
Yeah, that hurt Al-Salawi.
Renfro does it! Where's that power? Right hand! Solomon Renfro with the comeback victory!
Look at Renfro here. He's going to leap in. There's that left hook twice. He knows he has him hurt now, stalking him. Sees blood in the water, and that left hook right hand puts an end to Al-Salawi's night. Renfro victorious. Punch to the body, comes upstairs with that left hook twice. He knows he has his opponent hurt. Bides his time, finds that range. Left hook, right hand, and that right hand puts Al-Salawi on the deck. A couple hammer fists for good measure, and the referee has seen enough. Left hook, followed by a straight right hand, puts Al-Salawi down. Looked more like a delayed reaction from the left hook than anything on that right hand, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, that was a cold-blooded finish. You could see him kind of shake his arms out after he had him hurt, just kind of approached him, landed the shots, stayed calm, stayed patient, and made adjustments. He was losing this fight, made the proper adjustments, really started pursuing and backing up Al-Salawi, and found a way to get a win.
A wide-eyed Dan Hardy.
There's that knee up the middle. That one hurts on the side. Big and deep for sure. And so Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditchman to the bottom again for the championship. Not sure what that's all about.
Tell you what it's about. Dakota Ditchman takes umbrage to the fact that people here's the replay.
Just urgent. And we saw the same knees, the same punches against Chelsea Hackett and Lisa Malden. Hook to the body, knee to the solar plexus, and she just stood there and dug her in the ribs a couple more times. Tremendous performance.
I mean, Dakota Ditchman just turned Tyler Santos here at the end into bag work. That is an incredible accomplishment. Tyler Santos is one of the best women in this weight class in the world, unequivocally.
Split decision with Shevchenko. I mean, that good. Elkin could bowl her over.
More right hands from the top. Clarissa Shields continues to pound away at the head of Brittany Elkin.
This is where Shields should try to get back to her feet. If she can disengage, and I know she's landing some big shots, but
those are big shots right there.
Oh boy.
And the referee steps in and waves it off. Clarissa Shields, the quote, successful in her MMA debut with ground and pound.
Ellis re-engaging, but she gets into a much better position than she did in the second round and is able to ground and pound from here. Keeping Elkin in a bad spot, keeping her hips engaged, and landing some big shots from top position is Clarissa Shields.
And that's right, when you get a pro boxer who can hit like she can, she just needs a few, and man, did she capitalize when she had a little bit of space. She caused a lot of damage.
huge shots with the right hand right there.